We will return to other business, and we have one item added, and then the second item.
Yeah, Madam Chair, if it's okay, I'd like to request to add under other business to accept the resignation and separation agreement between Ypsilanti Township and Michelle Toller. I would so move the motion.
Support.
Motion Rowe. Support Peterson. Is it? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The second item under other business, Clerk Rowe?
I would like to request authorization to accept the low quote for $12,800 from Pat Walters & Sons for the installation of 2 mini split heat pumps to provide conditioned air during the summer months and provide additional heating if needed in the winter months. And this is for the Community Resource Center located at 2057 Tyler Road. That is budgeted. And I'd so move the...
Support Peterson.
We have a motion and support to accept the low quote from Pat Walters & Son for the installation of 2 mini split heating and cooling pumps to provide air conditioning during the summer months and provide additional heating if needed in the winter months. Is there discussion? I just want to say I'm very much appreciative to Dave Bellers and to the mechanical inspector Mark that works for the township for getting these quotes. And Stan and I went by the CRC, and this is the last stage of it, is to get the AC unit replaced because the windows are not the same kind of windows previously, because they look like original windows. So we had to do something, and this was a great solution and I really thank the building department for doing that for the West Willow neighborhood, and for the township. This is township property. It's going to be much more energy efficient as well. So we have a motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Are there any public comments?
Arlo Kaiser, Township resident. Can you please tell me, I know Spring Street Bridge doesn't belong to the township, but are they going to have that finished soon? Does anybody know?
There was an alert put out on it. I doubt it, Ms. Kaiser.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't know, but we can find out because it is inconvenient.
Because, I mean, it really changes a heck of a lot of traffic patterns, and I was just curious. That's okay. Thank you.
We can look it up, yeah, to find out. They did post it and whatever, put it in the media. And we'll find out exactly when, but
Okay, thank you.
thank you for that comment. Are there other public comments at this time?
Are you okay?
But I'm better, thank you. I will be better.
Good evening. My name is Rob Zimmerman. I'm from Pittsfield Township. I was here to introduce myself to you as a candidate for Washtenaw County Treasurer and wanted to present my background and a bit of what I would like to do should I be so fortunate to get the job and be able to serve with you and the county and all of its residents in the best way we know how. I've had a career in financial management, 35 plus years of financial leadership experience. We're proven a wonderful experience with so many different companies and all in the private industry. A couple of years with a Big Four CPA firm in audit. Also a couple of years as a supervisor and manager in an internal audit for a couple of Fortune 500 companies. Operations controllerships and division finance for a couple of companies. And 17 years as a CFO for privately held companies. I am a CPA and I have an MBA in finance from Northwestern. I look at being able to provide financial support for operations is the key thing that I've done in my career that's helped organizations improve their profitability and their vitality within their organizations. We've moved here about 30 years ago from a small town in Pennsylvania. I've also lived outside of Detroit and Troy, outside of Chicago and Pittsburgh as well. So a bit of a combination of very rural areas and very urban areas. Sort of sounds like Ypsi Township, right? Where you folks have certainly a gritty area that's a certain suburban area, and certainly a lot of places with rural characteristics where if anything happens, you're going to feel it. So my objectives for the controller position are to enhance our collaboration with our city and township treasurers. I would treasure the opportunity to meet, stand, break bread, maybe have an adult beverage or two or whatever we're allowed. But to get a sense of, because the cities and the townships are the first line of contact with our voters and with our taxpayers. County can't do it without the townships and the cities. And my personal belief is that we compete best with other communities when we collaborate the best. I'd like to think that there's some things I can do to improve the county's financial return on some of its assets. For instance, when inflation started going up, it looks like we were not quick enough to be able to get money into better interest rates, and certainly there'll be a time that reverses. So think I could get enough tea leaves out there to be able to anticipate when do you lock in and when do you let it ride. Also, like to think that my background as an auditor would serve us exceptionally well, because part of the job description of treasurer is to safeguard the county's assets, be it cash, be it equipment that's or property that needs to be dispositioned. But certainly the internal controls is something that I bring extensive experience to our county that I don't see in our the other candidates, and the ability to implement something that can be fine-tuned to our organizations at a pretty detailed level. From my experience, is something that I really think that needs to be looked strongly at, and be able, I would cherish the opportunity to serve in that regard. And I just welcome your questions, et cetera. And also, again, another thing I'd like to dig into are things like our pension plans, and for all county employees, with the idea that we have a true measurement of what we can do and provide for people's retirement, particularly where we have a defined benefit program. That means if we don't get the return we're expecting, we as taxpayers are on the hook. And that's certainly, we don't want to be in the position here where we have to decrease other programs to keep up our pension obligations. But look forward to your questions, the opportunity to get to know you folks better, and just impressed by what you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Are there any other public comments? Hearing none. Are there any board member update? Hearing none. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support. Motion Rowe, support Eldridge. All in favor? Aye. 8:01, meeting adjourned. Thank you.